Hello, this video will show you 3 techniques to get a fast, high poly. But real quick guys, if you're looking for what I consider to be the best 3D modeling tutorial on the internet, I recommend checking out my Udemy course. It's got tutorials on Blender, 3ds Max, CAD programs such as Plasticity and Moai 3D, and a lot of ZBrush as well. So if you want to master a variety of programs to really bring your skills up to the next level and master 3ds Max, Blender, ZBrush, and Plasticity, be sure to check out that course, link is in the description. Let's continue. So let's say we got this object here. We want to do some quick booleans. So let me start by just duplicating this. All right, I'm going to apply pro boolean, subtraction, move, and we're just going to select this and then that and this. All right, so we've got this basic object right here. First of all, how do we create a low poly? Well, what you could do is just apply optimize or pro optimize. Alright, calculate, then simply decrease this until you get something which is appropriate for what you're aiming for. Alright, and that is the low poly. Of course, you can always optimize further. For example, if you don't want this to be here, you can remove that as well. Or you can go ahead and kind of, if you, for example, in this situation, you want the holes but not this is just not noticeable enough, what you can do really quick is just kind of duplicate this and delete those things. You can just subtract that and then apply for optimize on this, and this will be your low poly now. So you can bake that into this simpler detail. Alright, so those are 2 low polys. Let's make them a green color. Alright, now let's create 3 high polys. Alright, so the first technique is to apply a chamfer modifier. Right, and I'm simply going to decrease the amount, maybe increase the segments. And so if you've got this happening right here, all you need to do is just to fix up some areas here. For example, I was just going to remove that real quick. That kind of fixes that up. So I would just go in here and do some cuts here. And so then what you can do is just kind of move this. Also, one thing that will make this work better is to have loops going this direction before applying the boolean. That kind of fixes up issues like this. And so chamfer will make this look like a high poly. You can then bake this into the low poly. So technique number 1 is to use chamfer. Alright, technique number 2 is to go ahead and use this modifier by Polydesign called VDB Remesh. Just apply that on top, and essentially it's like a voxel modifier. So what you can do is decrease the voxel size, maybe increase the smoothness. You can also apply a Gaussian blur modifier, and there's different modifiers here as well. And so that will turn your boolean object into a high poly as well. You get these nice smooth results you can bake into the low poly. Alright, technique number 3 is to just do good old retopology. So if I just look at retopology and then compute that, you notice we get some really wonky results here. So before doing retopology, let's apply subdivide. Let's use variable curvature. Then let's use retopology and redo that. After getting the retopology, just apply turbo smooth, and there you go. Here is your high poly. Alright guys, that's 3 quick techniques for getting a high poly. Thank you for watching and take care.